All right, guys, this woman you can see here, she went to a restaurant bar joint in Chicago, and she stated that the security staff there assaulted her, threw her down the stairs, all sorts of stuff. She went to TikTok to tell everyone about this situation, to then being exposed for talking waffle.
The other day, I came across a video by this person right here. This person right here, Julia Reel. She told a story about how this restaurant and bar in Chicago had their security staff assault her and then throw her down the stairs. After watching that video, I thought, that's insane. I wonder what actually happened though. Didn't have to wait too long. Woke up this morning and the restaurant and bar that she's accusing actually posted security footage. If you haven't seen it yet, you might, but here's a couple clips.
So they are grabbing us immediately. They don't even give us a chance to walk out on our own.
Okay, here it is. What's the issue?
I knew her original story was probably embellished a little bit. I did not realize it was a complete and total fabrication. Absolutely a blatant lie. I said that she claimed that she was thrown down the stairs, and I'm not lying. She said that she was thrown down the stairs twice, but here's footage of exactly what happened.
Me a second time and shoves me again and sends me lying down the rest of the staircase.
Uh-oh. She's lying. She's lying.
I cannot stand when people just blatantly lie about something that happened to try to make themselves look good and cause damage to a business that did nothing wrong. Here's probably what actually happened. This person was acting belligerent, drunk, probably disrespectful, probably was told to stop what they were doing multiple times, and then they didn't, so they got kicked out. They got home, they're nursing their bruised ego, and they say, you know what I can do? I could post a video and just lie about it and make people make me feel better about it. She did, but she didn't expect Hubbard N to respond back because now all of her accounts are private and the video is nowhere to be found. I'm not saying what I think should happen to this person. I think the fact that millions of people are going to see that they were blatantly lying about something like this is pretty harsh, but well deserved. But I think businesses should do this more. If somebody posts a video and says, oh, I had a bad experience here and this terrible thing happened, post the footage. Show whether it happened or not. The amount of times I see videos where people just say, this terrible thing happened, but they don't have any proof of it is pretty high. Not to mention the times that people turn on a camera in the middle of a confrontation and they don't show what happened beforehand. You know, I would love to see more security footage like this. Good on you guys.
Yeah, the donut who made all these lies up and was trying to get sympathy from everyone online, she had no idea that it would go viral, and the people that own the hotel actually reposted her video and they actually sued her for over $30,000 in a defamation of character lawsuit.
Lying on social media for clout, dragging a business, canceling them has consequences. Hubbard N has filed a defamation lawsuit against the creator of the video who lied about this whole situation for over $30,000. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think they would do it because they would have to dish out the attorney's fees, and it's probably gonna be difficult to collect from an individual person who probably doesn't have a whole lot of money, but they did it just to set an example. So let this be a lesson to you that someone else had to learn the hard way. Don't lie on social media for clout.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those congratulations, you played yourself moments for this donut.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I bet she thought she could get away with it like many other people do. I'm just glad this hotel took it the extra step to prove that people should stop doing this and serious consequences can happen. And I know what you're probably thinking. What was the video she made? Because it was taken down everywhere, but the hotel reposted it for everyone to watch. So let's give it a watch together.
So they are grabbing us immediately.
Okay. The video went viral on TikTok, receiving thousands of views, shares and comments, resulting in damages to the business, staff and reputation. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. You will see the video post allegations alongside real surveillance footage of the incident. All right.
So they are grabbing us immediately. They don't even give us a chance to walk out on our own.
All right. So we've seen this, but Sam walking out looks completely normal to me.
I'm immediately grabbed by this man, and he's grabbing my arm. He's pushing me. He's manhandling me. And what is going on? What is the issue here? Why are you guys kicking us out? Why are you screaming at us? And also, why are you grabbing me and manhandling me and dragging?
We can see that's not the case. And the funniest thing of all is that the hotel, you know, made their own video and explaining their side of the story when everyone was asking for the original video. They just went and reposted their own. Fair play to them for that.
dragging me, using my bag to pull me out.
Man, that's some real evidence right there. Looks completely fine, as we can see.
I'm just pushed down. He sends me flying down the staircase. Hysterical at this point. I think I start to kind of yell, scream back at him, kind of push back at him, and he takes me a second time and shoves me again and sends me flying down the rest of the staircase.
I wonder how much money this hotel lost because of this ordeal going on. Because you know there would have been people going down there the next day saying like, you know, you can't do that, you can't do that, because this day and age, you are guilty until proven innocent. It's not the other way around. Yeah. Definitely wasn't thrown down the stairs. Yeah, we can see that.
It was the craziest experience I've ever been in.
Looks it.
It was completely and utterly ridiculous how much it escalated.
Okay, she's leaving the building and she's out. Man. Since the post, the business and its staff have received considerable negative reviews and messages. Yep, I can imagine that's the world we live in, unfortunately. Wow. It does make me wonder, like, what was the point? What was her purpose and goal when she was doing this? Like, what did she want out of that video and all the backlash? Like, was she just annoyed she got kicked out? And she just wanted a bunch of bad reviews, but going to the extent she did, that is crazy. I don't know how she didn't realise that all this stuff and the hotel responding, how she didn't see that she was going to get sued by these people. And the hotel probably still dealing with all the problems that girl's caused with one video. Like I've always said, accusations can grow legs and run a hell of a long way. You know, and I feel for these security guards, because I used to do it, and dealing with violent females and crazy ones like her, it can be really difficult, because even when you've dealt with the situation well like they did, it's the aftermath a few days later when they're annoyed or embarrassed about the situation. They'll accuse you of all sorts. But all in all, fair play to the restaurant for standing their ground and taking action against this girl. I'm sure it's made other people who want to do the same thing reconsider their options. But let me know what you think in the comments. Was it justice served? Did the hotel go too far? Let me know what you think in the comments.
You spent $15,000 of our money?
I told you I was gonna buy my mom a car.
You really spent $15,000? Did you ask me?
Yes. Remember, I told you at the table that I was gonna buy a $70-some-thousand car, that she deserved it, and you got a little mad. So
No, this ain't no surprise. This ain't no surprise.
Would you rather me buy a $70,000 car?
No, your mama need to buy her own car.
That's what she got her son for.
So you choose your mom over me.
I got you 2 cars. I never bought my mama.
It's his mum, mate. How can you be mad about him giving back to his parents that gave so much to him? How can you be mad at that? Man.
A car before.
But your mom is good on the bus. She just told me.
Stop it. Get some help.
If a girl's really trying to stop you from doing nice things for your mum, then you should stop doing nice things for your girl and get yourself a new one, mate.
You might notice I have a full face of makeup on right now, and that's because I was planning to go on a date in like an hour. The date just texted me and asked to reschedule because he's busy with work.
Right.
Sir, non-respectfully, I have been planning for this, getting ready for this whole day. I've been hydrating, I've been doing skincare, I've been doing a self-tanner.
Why did TikTok give a shit though? Like, whenever I see these people girls getting stood up for dates, which happens to guys all the time when they've already got to the place, sat down at a table, and she just decided not to turn up. Happens all the time. But when I see these girls, they're making TikToks about it. I just find it weird.
I put a hair mask in my hair this morning. I did my makeup. I haven't done my hair yet. And now you text me and you want to reschedule. And then people want to know why I'm always like dating different people, it's because I just don't have the patience for this.
Look, I completely agree that rescheduling for a date last minute is not a good thing, and if anything, it's a red flag, boy or girl. But to make a TikTok about it, calling the guy names, and I just find it all weird, personally.
I think the problem is with modern dating.
I feel like people date for so long and they will just never get married, which is just pathetic, because like, put a ring on that finger, because you can just leave whenever you want if you're not married, and that's so dangerous. Like, they could just leave for someone else and you're...
But you could still do that in a marriage. You could get separated. You could still cheat. You could just move out. You could do anything.
But I just feel like it means more, and people just don't tend to, especially if they're religious. It just holds it down better.
First of all, that outfit is wild, man. I don't think any guy, I don't care who's wearing it. You could be an angel wearing that. No one's going to see you as wifey material. I don't think.
You feel like this fit gives godly woman?
No,
yeah.
Obviously not.
What does it give?
It gives
Bizzle bell, bing, bing, bing. That's what I need. That's what that's what goes off in my head.
Your 20s are, especially when you travel, make mistakes.
No.
Date around, get drunk, party, stay up all night.
No, don't do that. At least she's making some good choices. We have this idea in our culture, like the choices that you make in your 20s don't matter. This is the quality of your choices and its effect on your future. And then this is age. And everybody agrees that your choices matter in school.
Damn, this guy just pulled out the Argos catalogue, the graph right here. I respect it.
And everybody agrees that adulthood is for hard work and responsibility. But for some reason, a lot of people talk about your 20s like, hey, throw them in the garbage, who cares?
Yeah.
And this is not how it works. This is how it works.
Yeah, I say to people, your 20s is time to knuckle down, and you can afford to make mistakes if they happen. Not that you should be willingly making them, especially before you're married, got kids, got a house, got a mortgage, got all that stuff. If you can grind early, that's the best way to do it. And there's still people that are doing that in their 30s and 40s. And I don't know one single person that's going to the club every other night at that age and who's truly happy.
You ever been on a private jet before?
No, not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet, huh?
Want to find out?
No.
Yikes. Alright, for this next clip, me and my brother did watch this the other day. This girl you can see here on the left sat with this dude. They're watching her unveil the cheating starter pack right there on live stream. She doesn't know she's on camera. The boyfriend is one of them in the group. I think it might be the guy here in the black.
Okay, first of all, I need to say something.
Okay.
You know I have a boyfriend.
Right.
But we are on and off.
Okay.
I would say we're kind of off right now. Like, we are, like, obviously here together, but we are on and off.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm an energy reader.
Yeah.
And, like, I can pick up on certain energies.
Yeah.
You know?
I just want to make that clear.
Yeah.
I have a boyfriend.
But I'm willing to whap. I'm willing to risk it all.
He isn't here. I'll be here for a couple days. So I just feel weird as I kiss you and he's like in another room.
This is a separate room from everything. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna convince you to kiss me or nothing like that.
What are you doing later?
Later tonight?
Mm-hmm.
She belongs to the streets.
Yeah, as soon as he started saying he's an energy reader, he knew what he was doing. He knew exactly what to say to win her over. But to be fair, she was already won over at the start. She was ready to risk it all, and she would have.
What's your age?
That's rude. I'm 51.
57.
We've been together for 23 or 4 years.
Damn.
Married 22.
How do you handle the bills in your household? I pretty much pay.
He pays them. I spend it, he pays for it. What's his?
Oh, yikes, man.
This is mine. What's mine is mine.
You think that's fair?
Actually, we had shifts in this. I mean, early marriage, I worked and there were moments where I helped out more, but yeah, it's real fair. Because I have 4 kids. There's a lot. I have a job. It's just doesn't make money.
So how much were you making at the time when you were raising 4 kids?
Oh gosh.
I don't know. It's been so long. It's been 21 years ago. I don't know.
I mean,
That man doesn't seem very happy, does he?
think it was like 6 figures? Were you all rich, or was it kind of like, oh my goodness?
It was 6 figures.
Yeah.
We did well.
Yeah.
Very entrepreneurial, this man. I spend it, he pays for it.
The thing is, they've had 4 kids together, and to me it looks like this man was much happier 23 years ago. But she should act more like a team player than a solo player, talking about how she spends his money, and you know, that's what I think. She should be more of a team player.
Why'd you break up with your ex?
Because for his birthday, I made us reservations to the nicest restaurant in Baltimore, planning to spend $400. And I did, and I made those reservations a month in advance in high school, saved up $400, and then my birthday comes around, and he got me not a note, not a card, no flowers, nothing. So I was like, you're done.
Did you ask him why he didn't invest in you?
He was like, I don't have the money. We're co-workers. I know how much money you make. I know what hours you work. You have the money to buy your girlfriend flowers.
So there weren't.
Yeah, I can agree with that at least. You know, at least get your girlfriend some flowers or a card or something on her birthday. You know? Yeah, she did that really nice thing for him, but it's not always a competition about who spends what on so-and-so birthday. But yeah, I can agree with the boyfriend in the argument that, you know, it's not a competition. Just because you spent 400 quid doesn't mean I've got to do the same or top that, whatever. Doing nice things for each other, forget price tags. Just doing nice things and spending quality time together on each other's birthdays. That's the most important thing, isn't it? Even if you just order a pizza and watch something. It's not always about booking this and booking that, paying for this, paying for that. It's not always about that. But yeah, I can agree with her. He could have stopped off at the corner shop on the way and got us some flowers for a $5 at least.
You said that being a isn't shameful.
Okay.
Erroneous.
I guess I'm gonna have to talk to. Hold on.
Oh my goodness.
Not you, kind of. You.
It's fine.
Maybe you. Whatever.
I'm curious for you. This is going to become a meta conversation. Like, do you feel like I don't know if you've had anybody, like if you've had this sort of interaction with people, but like, do you think the way you've like conducted yourself on the podcast and like the other panelists' assessment of you and the chat, like, do you think that's an opportunity for you to reflect on how you act?
Are you kidding me?
Like, or are you just that, like, you have such a lack of agency that you cannot conduct yourself
you know what?
in the appropriate way?
I'm grateful that it did happen because this is something.
You're 38 years old.
I know.
Damn. 38, being a bizzle. And on top of that, saying being a bizzle ain't shameful. Man.
Oh,
time is running out.
Because nobody, Jesus, that laptop came out of nowhere.
This is my biggest character defect. Of course. I'm like a crazy, like, blah, 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 right? Like, I sort of got on math.
But do you have no capacity to control yourself? I'm
barely
just confused.
Isn't that crazy?
Why?
No, I do.
Why?
I do. No, I do. Trust me, I do in some sense, right?
If you were in a courtroom,
I thought you were going to say court. Yeah.
Have you ever been in front of a judge for anything?
Dude, no, dude. Why would I go in front of a judge? Like,
I don't know, but like,
I get away with murder.
I imagine.
Well, she's on OF at 38. That's a pretty good indicator that she's a bit lost on her path. You know what I mean?
In that scenario, you would be able to conduct yourself in a way that is not as you're acting now.
Would.
So what is preventing you? Like, what if you're able to do it in that scenario? Why can't you just conduct yourself?
Look at the other girls' faces. Like, everyone is looking a bit uncomfortable here.
Like, I don't mind people who are a bit eccentric and they're, exciting, but like, you have demonstrable behavioral issues. And it's shocking to me that I have to say this to a 38-year-old.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to attack you, but I'm just like...
I love that you're saying this right now. It's actually kind of epic because, like, I wondered how it was going to go. This is my first podcast ever. Ever. Okay. And, I knew podcasts would be coming soon, whatever, but, like, this is my first podcast ever.
Someone get her a drink or something, man. She needs to chill, calm down.
And I was super nervous. Still am. I'm just like, I don't even know if I belong, like whatever, you know? And the reason I just like the nerves and being late and just everything was so like that you are seeing my character defects that I know that I have. Like I'm not in.
She has like the thing is that she's totally capable of like pulling it together, and she'll see.
She's 38 already.
This like for herself,
be like, oh,
and
God.
she'll be like, she'll like reassess and.
These are sort of things you learn when you're a child, though. Like not to
when
interrupt.
I was a child, I was literally
not to interrupt. To just if somebody else is speaking, allow them to finish their thought. Not being like disruptive. Mind you, not only are these sort of like general things that you ought to get without even being prompted or instructed to, but before the show, Nick, who I think I was kind of paying attention. You were even disruptive while Nick was asked for your attention while he was giving the pre-show instructions.
So my intentions are pure, and I remember that, and I was like very
But you don't have to
like
state your case. You don't
what?
have to state your case. You don't have to state your case.
Yeah, I'm not trying to state my case. I'm just saying my intentions are pure.
Well, this has been 3.5 minutes, and I don't. Can you imagine being in a relationship with her? I don't know if she's intoxicated, it seems a little bit, or I don't know what she's got going on. I'm gonna forget all that and stick to the point that she's 38 on OF getting whacked for $4.99 a month. That's the maddest thing. The funniest thing is, my friend sent me this, who has ADHD, and he says this woman definitely doesn't have that. She's slurring her words. He thinks she's intoxicated or has had some drugs or something. There's something going on. She's definitely edgy, for sure. But guys, let me know what you think of this one.